The new Valvetronic exhaust is on, and this thing sounds insane. Okay. I'm doing a Valvetronic exhaust on a 540i. Beautiful car, beautiful car. Taking the stock exhaust off, adding a Valvetronic one. This car is immaculate. Beautiful car. We got the owner right here.
Yes, sir.
Great photographer. Do you have an IG?
Yeah. Polite visuals. We can put in description below.
Definitely, definitely. But amazing photographer, amazing car. Let's get this car inside and install this exhaust. Also, if you guys are interested in any type of hoodie merch, BMW merch, visit Tysautoworks for the best quality hoodies and t-shirts.
So walk up with my stride, tell me your jelly name. Too many bitches in my line, I need some pepper spray.
Okay, so I got the car inside. I have to put it up on the lift. I don't have to take off the wheels actually, but I do have to unpack the packaging. Now this part sucks, but the result will be crazy. We are gonna take this 540i and turn it into a beast. The exhaust is gonna sound insane. Now that the car is up in the air, I can show you guys what is going on. So from this catalytic converter or downpipe, this whole exhaust here is getting swapped out. So the first thing we're gonna do is unbolt the catalytic converter from the exhaust. There's a few exhaust clamps, one here, there's one here. Make sure to unplug this valve because exhaust comes with its own controller. Now that I have the whole exhaust unwrapped and ready to get pieced together, I have to remove the stock exhaust. This right here is the controller that I was talking about earlier. This gets hooked up in your trunk. I'll show you guys that later, but let's remove this exhaust. Now on the side of this muffler right here, there's two 13mm bolts, one right there and one right there. And on the other side, it's the same thing, the two 13s. Now that those are out, next I have to remove this bracket. That's the only thing holding this exhaust up. All right, the full exhaust is off. Well, the full stock exhaust. Look at this thing, restrictive, rusty. We're gonna put on that Valvetronic exhaust and it's gonna change everything. If you guys are wondering, I still do have this car. The single turbo N54. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just been sitting. Oh, I didn't show you guys. I did put the full interior back in. So it looks like a stock car. Let me show you. Full interior is back in, headliner and all. Let's go. But other than that, you know, this is just chilling. It is for sale if anybody is interested. Yep, still in one piece. Now it's time to put this on. How I usually do these Valvetronic exhausts, I start with the mufflers in the rear and I work my way forward. Some people do it from the downpipe or from the cat to the rear, but I find it easier to do it from the rear to the front.
Headshot 223, she a baddie.
All right, usually I start from the rear with the mufflers, but I'm going to start with the front.
Hey, yo!
Now, when I'm putting these clamps on, I'm putting them on snug, just in case I have to adjust it a little bit, pull it out, push it forward. It makes it easier for adjustments.
What do you mean by that?
Now, when you guys buy these exhausts, this exhaust is from Alibaba, which isn't bad, but these are super easy to follow. You have numbers here. They usually have numbers or letters, but as long as you put them together piece by piece, it's like putting together Legos. If you guys are seeing these rings, these are put on the edge of every pipe that you connect. So pretty much when you're going to put this in or around, it stays circular because some of them come bent sometimes. So they added this for protection for this pipe. I like to match everything up. So if one of these clamps is pointed down, all of them are pointed down. So before I hook the muffler up to the pipes, these connect right here, I have to change over the exhaust hangers for those two 13s I mentioned earlier. Those are right here. I just have to take these off, swap them over. So let me do that real quick. Oh, come on, man, what the These are a pain to get off. What I do to make it easier to transfer these over, I have some grease. I have some grease in my cabinet. I use it, I put a little in this rubber hanger.
What do you mean by that?
And then I push it on. It's gonna be a little tough without grease. It is possible, but you just gotta be like Hulk Hogan to get that thing on, man.
No genius. Tonight, we're gonna find out just how smart you really are when you try to solve a problem.
Full exhaust is on. I haven't put the tips on yet. I still have to put the carbon tips on. Here and here. They're actually right over here. I had to unwrap them because, you know, the Chinese, shout out to the Chinese, they know how to definitely wrap an exhaust. Right here is the controller. You have the module, and these two plugs go to the valves on the exhaust. These are the two remotes right here. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Oh yeah, off and on. Let's go. So two of those. Let's get the carbon tips on the car and let's see how it looks. Then we could go on to installing the controller. Would you look at that, bro? Like, these tips are gonna go crazy. Just look at that. Yeah, these are gonna go crazy. Okay guys, the full exhaust is on, tips are on. Now, before I do anything with the controller, I wanna show you guys something. If you guys ever buy these exhausts, this valve from the stock exhaust, you wanna take it off. Reason why I say take this off is because the Valvetronic exhaust comes with its own valves, 1 and 2. Now, both of these controllers connect to a box in your trunk. So this would be for the stock controller. You want to take the one I just set off and tuck it in the shield. Now this is the controller. Now that we have this controller off, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what to do. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. You're gonna plug it in. Come on. This is like Jenga. Plug it in. Once you hear it click, I'm gonna take out this 8mm and this 8mm. I have to take these out regardless because when I put the controller in the trunk, I have to run the wire down so I can connect both the valves. All right, now what you're gonna do is take this, literally, tuck it.
Yeah, me keep the gun tucked up, but the too fat, make me neck one broke, 4 or 5.
In here. And that's it. Now I'm gonna lower the car so I can install the harness. I could feed down the harness for the 2 valves and put the controller. I'll show you guys what I put the controller. It's pretty cool. Pop the trunk. Now, let me put my light in here. Now, usually where I put the controller is right in here. You won't even notice. It kind of looks stock. I'll show you guys in a minute. Now, I'm going to remove this. To remove the trunk lining, there's a few of these push pins. Take those out and it should come out. This is like a little, what would I call it? Like a little luggage area. So usually what I do is I take this out and I run the wire underneath the chassis. I'll show you guys in a minute. This has 2 10s. comes right out. Now that I have the plastic piece out, this right here is what I was looking for. This right here, this is where we're gonna feed the harness through. All right, now I have the controller here. This lighting sucks. Okay. I have one of the controller plugs here. I have another one, but I'm going to do the farthest one over here first. But essentially, this is what you do. Slide this down here in this hole. Then you will see the plug. Wait, let me zoom out. You'll see the plug somewhere here. So what you want to do is guide it to a spot where it's not going to burn, pretty much. For example, it's right here. This is for the other side, but I'm going to show you guys where to run it. So if you look here, there are shields here. You can see the wire there. So what you want to do is keep running this one along the shield all the way over there. And the other one just comes out right here, plugs right in right here. And this should be your final result for this side. I don't know if I could get this, but there is a lot of space through here. At least, I don't know if I could get this with the camera. You see behind there? There's a lot of space behind there, so that's where you can feed the wire for this side. All right, now it's time for the second one. Bro, where is this other wire? Oh, it's right there waiting for me. Get this one plugged in. Perfect. Okay, now it's time to make, oh, my gloves ripped. But now it's time to make this pretty. Watch this. Yes, sir. Super clean. Take that out. Super clean. Yes, sir. Now let's see how it sounds. Now to make sure the valves work, you want this red light to be on. Let me grab the remote. I'm gonna grab the remote right now. Hopefully these have batteries in them. And they don't. Let me check the other one. And they don't. Let me see if I have some batteries for this. Yes, sir, got him. Right here. Shout out AutoZone. Put this cover back on. Let me do this real quick. All right. Now the moment of truth. Wow, that gets super quiet. Let's see. Bro, that's a major difference. This car has been a journey, but I tell you guys one thing, this thing was fun to work on. The results are breathtaking, and this car is going to sound like a beast. If you guys like this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video, and comment below, what did you guys expect? This thing sounds amazing.